Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome, and I'm back. I'm so back. Welcome. This is a channel that we learn, we teach each other how to be better human beings, better social beings, and just being happy at it. And the end goal is to be healthy all around. Okay, so welcome. Please stay to the end and subscribe to this channel. You can also share with friends because right now the world is in a place whereby so many people are having mental health issues. So you can also find such episodes in this channel. So refer a friend, subscribe, and be a team. Okay, so welcome, and please stay to the end. So today I'm gonna talk to you about reasons why you should not compare yourself with others. Reasons why you should not compare yourself with others. We live in a world whereby so many people compare themselves with others. They compare themselves with friends, they compare themselves with people who have succeeded. There's a difference between learning from people who are, or who have made it in life so that you can get lessons from them, and the just being into the mood of comparing yourself with others, okay, or comparing yourself with them. Now that is what kills, everything, okay? So if you are motivated by someone who is doing well in life, that's different from you comparing yourself with them. So we are going to look at 5 reasons, or rather I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you should never compare yourself with others. And without further ado, one of it is you are always uniquely you, and you are born for a purpose in this world, and you have a reason why you are born. The reason why you are born is to fulfill a purpose in this world. And the purpose that you're supposed to fulfill in this world is the purpose that initially, when God was creating you in the womb of your mother, He already had a plan in you of what you're going to accomplish in this world. So you are not here to actually be under someone else's shadow or life. You're not here to live any other person's life but your life, and you're here to accomplish what you are brought to do on in this world. So when you're comparing yourself with others, you're actually killing the initial plan God had for you, okay, prior of you being born in this world, okay? So you're just killing what God had already planned for you and what you're expected to do in this world, your purpose, the fulfillment of your purpose before you leave this world. So when you compare yourself, you actually kill you, and now you start being someone else who is not you, probably maybe the one you're comparing yourself with. Another thing is it actually kills your self-esteem. Did you know that comparing yourself with others kills your self-esteem? And I'm just going to show you how. How does that kill your self-esteem? Okay, so when you compare yourself with others, you will never ever do anything that is coming from within you. You will never ever do anything that is coming within you, because you are compelled to actually compare and check, okay, and be at par with the people you are competing with. So you know what that makes you? That makes you someone who is constantly in other people's business, because you are really driven by comparison, okay? So there's nothing within you that, you will want to explore, because you are using all that time to do what? To compare yourself with others. You are busy looking at where they are, so you want to be there. You're busy looking at how they live their life. You also want to live that way. What about you? What are your plans for you? What makes you happy? How do you think you can live your life? So eventually you'll come to realize that all these things you've been struggling to get or to have as a result of you comparing yourself with others are not making you happy, because they didn't come from within. They came from that competitive part of you that is unhealthy, that actually is out to compare you and others, okay, or your life and others. So it actually, in the long run, it will kill your self-esteem, because at the end of the day, you will be in a state whereby you ask yourself, okay, I have all these, I do this, but it's because of so and so. I was comparing my life with so and so, so I did as they did. So nothing is coming from you, nothing at all. So definitely you will know that when you stand alone, you cannot do anything unless you do what others are doing, because now you must compare. So that is how your self-esteem is killed. You don't know how it feels good when you genuinely have something from within that you put out and you've not compared with anyone. It actually gives you confidence. It makes your self-esteem go high. The opposite of that actually kills your self-esteem. And did you know that? And to the third point, did you know that did you know that comparison actually breeds jealous? Comparison breeds jealous, okay? So if you compare yourself with others and you realize that you can't beat them or you can't have what they have, what happens? You start becoming jealous. You start asking yourself, why are they like this and I'm not like that? Why is it so easy for them to access this and I can't? Why is it so easy that they are lucky in this and that and I'm not? So actually, it does that to you. And bit by bit, you start becoming jealous, because you compare yourself, you realize they are going up and you are somehow stuck because the idea was not yours, so you're just busy. I normally refer to, comparing as, copycatting, okay, or copy pasting. So you do what others are doing, but it wasn't initially your plan. So definitely what happens, you start becoming jealous, especially when you feel like you're trying to catch up with them and it's not happening, or they are going too fast. They are going too fast. So when you keep on comparing yourself with others constantly, it becomes an addictive kind of character. And once it becomes an addictive kind of character, then what does that mean? Slow by slow, you become jealous. You become very, very jealous, okay? Which is not good, and we all know that. Yeah, so jealous has a lot of things. And then another thing is comparison. Comparison will kill creativity in you. Comparison will actually kill creativity in you. There is no way you will ever be creative if you're actually just busy comparing your life with someone else's life. Never. Never, ever. So when you're into comparing yourself with others, just know what you're killing is your own creativity. So nothing productive will come from you. Why? I mean, nothing productive, because you're not giving yourself a chance. What are you doing instead? You are busy putting your nose in other people's life, comparing their life with yours. So when will you have time to create? Never, okay? So you can see how comparing is puts you into a situation whereby I'm sure you wouldn't love to be in. So comparison, this saying of comparison, kills joy. I don't know if I'm correct, but comparison actually takes away the joy and happiness from you. Then, now this one, if you're very keen, if you're someone who meditates and you're someone who is spiritual, I'm not talking about religion, but I'm talking about being spiritual, you realize that when you put yourself into the space or I call it a situation, or you put yourself into the state of comparing yourself with others, one thing you'll realize, and you'll agree with me, is that it sucks a lot of energy from you. It sucks a lot of energy from you, and at the same time, it actually makes you have negative energy around you. Okay? You know why that is? Because you'll constantly keep on, comparing yourself with others, being consumed by people's life, following them up to see what they're up to, instead of concentrating on yours. So what happens with time? You start sucking in negative energy and you also put it out there. So you are just a unhappy person who doesn't even know how to control his or her own life, simply because you are sitting down as concentrating on people's life, yet you start feeling stuck. You see that this is where actually you find so many suicidal cases happen. Like someone just commits suicide. It didn't actually start from something that is out of this world. Just the fact that they compare themselves with others, and they start feeling as if their things are not going through, or rather it's not working for them. They're not meant to be in this world. And you know what happens? You find someone committing suicide because they have sucked in that negative energy of comparison. They have done everything. They are busy on people's life, and they've never sat down to examine themselves inwardly, how they feel about themselves, where they want to be, and all that. So they're just busy comparing themselves with others. And then they get into self-esteem issues, low self-esteem. Finally, they now start becoming suicidal. So actually, comparison is not a good thing, comparing yourself with others. Lastly, comparing yourself with others will definitely make you a very unhappy human being. Today, Jen has bought a car. You compare yourself with Jen, and you feel like you also need the car because Jen has it, okay? It's not that you need it because Jen has it, so you go get it. Next time Jen buys a jet. So as I was saying, the next time Jen buys a jet, now here you can't reach that level, okay? So Jen has a jet, now you can't afford it, and now you're very much stressed. You even start asking yourself questions. How special is she? Why not me? Why her? What is wrong with me? Such questions. And you actually don't know what it does to you until you get into low self-esteem, and then you get to depression, and then with time you're just so unhappy with your life. Even when you still have good things happening around you, you don't even realize actually. Even when good things happen to you that have not happened to Jane, you don't realize, because you have stated and decided that all your life you're going to do the comparison thing. So it will steal away your happiness. You will be very unhappy. You will be very unhappy with everyone actually, okay? Because now it's sad that most people that will come, in your life, some of them will be better than you, some of them will not be better than you. So will you be sad the whole of your life? Because once you start, going up that ladder of comparison, it prompts you to actually prove to the specific person you're comparing yourself to that you can also do it as them. And then with time, you start feeling empty, very unhappy, a very sad person. I'm sure none of us would love to be like that. None. So comparison kills joy. We should not compare ourselves with others. We are, as I've said, everyone in this world has a purpose to fulfill. Just know your purpose in this world, and that way you'll be so happy. Nothing is so fulfilling like doing the things that come from within you, going by your own speed and the speed that God has actually given you. As much as others are 1,000 miles ahead, it should not make you start feeling stressed and depressed and all that and asking God questions. No, there's a reason why you are still where you are, and with time you'll be out of that space. But you sit down, be yourself, do things as per how you feel will make you happy. Stop comparing yourselves with others. You can always learn from them. You can always get motivated. You can always want to know how they made it to that place, which is very good. I actually encourage that. But don't secretly start comparing yourself with others in the sense of you wanting to prove to them that you can be better than them. When you go that direction, then you are going to be a very, very unhappy human being. So I hope you've learned one or two from this, and I just encourage you to always meditate. It's something that will really help you. have your own time and ask yourself what really will make you happy when you do it. And with that, you'll be someone who will never ever compare yourself with any person. So thank you for being here. I hope you've picked one or two things. Please use it for your own advantage. And if you have any topic concerning any social matter that you love me to talk about, you have the freedom to comment down below on my channel and suggest. I'll get into it. Thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe and keep it to this channel. Bye. Have a good day, afternoon, good night in whichever place, country that you are in. That's a bye, and have the sweetest time possible. Bye.